her core fan base, which are girls between the age of 7 and 17.
Jaguar Wright exposed Tyla's hygiene in her home. Nobody as neat as she is. Please subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out on any information. Celebrity news usually revolves around red carpet appearances, chart-topping singles, and headline-making scandals. But sometimes, unexpected revelations take center stage and shift the conversation in an entirely different direction. Recently, veteran soul singer Jaguar Wright, a figure known for her outspoken nature, allegedly offered surprising insight into rising South African sensation Tyla. Instead of the typical drama-filled gossip, Wright drew attention to something much simpler yet profound: Tyla's hygiene and the remarkable cleanliness of her home. The statement, "I've never seen anyone so neat," quickly spread online, leaving fans debating what this said about Tyla's character and lifestyle. While it may not be the juicy scandal many expected, the remark highlights a different kind of celebrity story, one that celebrates discipline, respect, and the personal values that shape a star's image. To fully understand the weight of Wright's comments, it helps to know her history. Jaguar Wright, once a key voice within the neo-soul movement and associated with groups like the OK Player Collective, has long been known as a no-nonsense truth-teller. Over the years, she's made headlines for her brutally honest opinions about the music industry and its hidden realities. Whether she's calling out contractual exploitation, industry politics, or questionable behavior by artists, Wright rarely holds back. Her reputation for being outspoken means that when she speaks about another artist, whether positively or negatively, the industry listens. For this reason, her remarks about Tyla have carried unusual weight. Fans braced for a possible takedown, but instead got an unexpected compliment. Born Tyla Laura Seethal in Johannesburg, South Africa, Tyla is quickly becoming one of the most recognized faces in modern pop and Afrofusion music. Bursting into the global spotlight with her viral smash hit, Water, Tyla carved out a lane for herself as an international artist with crossover appeal. Her sultry vocals, mesmerizing dance routines, and bold visual style have made her a household name across continents. In just a few years, Tyla has collected awards, millions of fans, and international recognition. With such rapid success, it's easy to assume her personal life might mirror the chaos that fame often brings. That's why Jaguar Wright's observation stood out. She revealed an entirely different side of Tyla, one that fans had never really considered. Wright's words, allegedly describing Tyla's home as extraordinarily neat and well-kept, go far beyond a casual remark about tidiness. In an industry where celebrities are often accused of messy lifestyles, indulgence, and carelessness, Tyla is being portrayed as the opposite, someone who thrives on order and respect for her personal space. It's not just about wiping counters or organizing closets. To many fans, the phrase, "nobody as neat as she is," symbolized a deeper sense of discipline and self-control. It suggested that Tyla treats her living space as a reflection of her values, something that has cultural and personal significance. The internet, as always, had plenty to say. When clips and posts about Wright's comments started making rounds, social media lit up. Some fans were genuinely impressed. "This just makes me respect Tyla even more. She's young, famous, and still disciplined enough to keep everything in order," one fan posted on X, formerly Twitter. Others reacted with humor, noting how anticlimactic the revelation was. "We thought Jaguar was about to spill some deep tea, but she just told us Tyla washes dishes and makes her bed," one user joked. Still, many found it refreshing that the news was positive rather than destructive. For once, celebrity gossip that isn't toxic. "This is the kind of content I needed today," another fan shared. What was meant as a simple observation soon became a trending conversation about cleanliness, discipline, and even how young stars navigate fame differently than past generations. To dismiss Wright's comments as trivial would be to overlook an important cultural context. In many African households, hygiene and cleanliness are deeply ingrained values. A clean home isn't just about aesthetics. It's about respect for oneself, one's family, and visitors. Growing up in such an environment, it's likely that Tyla inherited these values long before she stepped onto international stages. For fans, learning that Tyla maintained these traditions despite her whirlwind career was both admirable and relatable. It positioned her not only as a star, but also as someone who remains grounded in her upbringing. Jaguar Wright's comment also highlighted an interesting contrast. Many celebrities are notorious for their messy habits. Tales of stars leaving chaotic hotel rooms, abandoning clothing piles, or struggling with organization are common in tabloids. By pointing out Tyla's neatness, Wright indirectly positioned her as an exception in a world often associated with excess and disorder. The implication was clear: Tyla isn't letting fame dictate chaos. Instead, she's establishing boundaries and order, which may very well be the reason she's able to stay focused on her fast-moving career. For Tyla, this seemingly small revelation actually works to her advantage. Public image is everything in entertainment, and stories about an artist's discipline, humility, or personal values often help them connect with fans on a deeper level. Being portrayed as neat and hygienic may not sound glamorous, but it sends a strong message. Tyla is responsible, respectful, and relatable. It separates her from peers who might be dealing with messy scandals or negative press, strengthening her reputation as a star who is not only talented, but also admirable in her personal life. It's fascinating to see how Jaguar Wright, a woman known for calling out dysfunction in the music industry, chose to highlight a positive quality in Tyla. Her words carry authority because of her reputation. She's seen the industry at its worst, so when she praises a young artist for their discipline, it feels authentic and significant. In some ways, Wright's observation serves as a blessing, almost like passing the torch to a new generation. Rather than tearing Tyla down, she elevated her, showcasing her as a role model for fans and peers alike. Jaguar Wright's alleged statement about Tyla's hygiene, "Nobody as neat as she is," might appear small on the surface, but it's grown into a much larger conversation. It has reminded fans that celebrity narratives don't always have to revolve around scandals or negativity. Sometimes, it's the little details, like how someone maintains their personal space, that tell us the most about their character. For Tyla, this revelation only strengthens her brand. She comes across not just as a superstar with chart-topping music, but also as a young woman who values discipline, culture, and respect. In an unpredictable industry, those qualities may be the key to her longevity. Jaguar Wright, true to her reputation, didn't just spill tea. She gave fans a glimpse of Tyla's personal values, and in doing so, reminded the world that sometimes the greatest strength is found not in chaos, but in quiet order.